Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to The Blind Life. Because you guys demanded it, today we are taking a look at the WeWalk cane. Now, before we take a look at the cane, I want to thank everybody for checking out the video. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I make videos about living life with vision impairment with an emphasis on assistive technology. So, if that sounds like something you're interested in, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with all the videos I put out in the future. With that being said, let's check out the WeWalk cane. So this is a smart cane that uses haptic feedback to detect obstacles in front of you. Now, it's not new technology. There's a couple other devices on the market right now that does something similar, but this is one of the only ones that's implemented this technology into a cane. It's not the first time that's been done. There was an old cane years ago. It was like a laser cane or something. But the WeWalk is one of the latest. And as I said, a lot of people were asking about this, so I'm happy to feature it on the channel. So in the box, you get the WeWalk cane handle. You get a cane that attaches to the handle. You also get this adapter so that you can attach your own cane to the handle. That's pretty cool. You get a charging cord. It is a micro USB charging cable. It comes with an elastic wrist strap. And you also get this bag to carry the WeWalk around with you. So let's take a quick tour of the WeWalk device. So on the front here, we have the non-slip grip here. This actually wraps completely around the handle. Just ahead of that, you've got these two bumps here, and this is actually where you rest your thumb. So when you're holding the cane, the thumb rests in between these two bumps. Right above that is a large square, and this is the touchpad. This is how you control the different operations of the cane. Just ahead of that, you have this large sensor. This is how the cane detects obstacles in front of you. Just ahead of that, you have a little LED light. This can be turned on or turned off. Then on the very bottom, you have the power button. Long press this turns the cane on, long press turns it back off again. Down here at the handle, you have where the wrist strap attaches, and just underneath that is the charging port. So let's talk about the build quality of the WeWalk. It's actually really good. Feels like a very sturdy cane, very durable. The marshmallow tip at the end spins really well. The cane folds up and extends very nicely, no problems at all. It just seems like a very high quality cane itself. The handle, it's made out of plastic. There's a grip here where your hand goes. But, you know, like I said, everything feels really solid. There's no creaking or anything. The wrist strap is very stretchy. That's nice, but also might be a bit of a negative. You know, it's not like a traditional cane where you fold it up and you wrap the strap around it to hold it closed. You could theoretically tie a knot in this strap at the end to make a small loop that you could wrap around it. You could do that, but that's what the bag is for also. Although, you know, I don't know if I'd want to carry the bag around with me everywhere just for when I close up the cane. Closing the cane is a little strange also, because when you fold up the first section here, the top handle section, it doesn't want to lay flat against the cane. So you kind of have to pull it out a little bit and then hold it flat, and then you can fold up the rest of the sections. But like I said, the strap doesn't do anything to hold it all closed, so you really need the bag to keep it all closed up and folded. But like I said, pops open, very nice and quick, very satisfying sound. Now, there's several things you can do just with the cane alone, but as most of these newfangled devices, the true potential of the device is unlocked once you pair it up with your smartphone. So the WeWalk does have an app, the WeWalk app, and of course it is 100% accessible with a screen reader, because that would be ridiculous if it weren't. They also give you some low vision options, so you can invert the color This app is normally white with black text, but now I'm running black with white text. You can also run black with yellow text. That's pretty awesome. I do have the font set as high as it can be, the text size, and it's not quite big enough. I would actually prefer it even bigger than it is. But all in all, not too bad as far as accessibility options. So let's go through here.
My current location.
Okay, so it has my current location, and obviously I've got that blurred out, but you can refresh this.
Refresh my location button. Connect WeWalk button.
So we can connect the WeWalk cane, which we will do here in a second.
Nearby stops button.
Nearby stops.
Get navigation button.
Get navigation.
Save current location button.
And you can save your current location. So that's really nice. If you go to you have a favorite coffee shop, you can save that as a location, and then later on you can bring up that location and navigate to it. And it does turn-by-turn navigation using Google Maps.
Selected home. Preferences.
Preferences, that's the settings.
Tutorial.
You've got a tutorial.
Profile.
And your profile. So let's turn on the WeWalk and get it connected. So I'm going to long press the power button. Do, 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 do. So it detects my hand when I put it above the cane, and it starts to vibrate. Whenever you turn it on, it's automatically in object detection or obstacle detection mode. Let's go ahead and connect.
Nearby stop. Connect WeWalk button. Alert looking for nearby WeWalks.
And it is connected. Very fast. Once you connect it the first time,
disconnect WeWalk button.
It's very fast to connect. Gave us a little audio tone letting us know that it was connected. And now that connect has changed to disconnect. So now we have a couple more options have popped up in the app.
Where is my WeWalk button?
So you can, if I click that, then my WeWalk will start to play a tone. Just played a little tone letting me know. So if you lose it, you can use your app to find it. And it works the opposite way as well. So now on the WeWalk cane, you have the option to find your phone. And your phone will start to ring if you do that.
Nearby stops button. Alert language preference. Other. Alert warning. Currently, public transport features is only available in Istanbul. We're working on to implement new cities. Please contact us for the demands of different cities.
So this is nice. Unfortunately, this feature isn't available in the US yet. It's only available in Istanbul. But you can connect this to public transit and it will tell you bus routes, bus schedules, train schedules, and also direct you to train stations, bus terminals, things like that. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully that will come to more cities very soon.
Current location button. Get navigation button. Navigate up button. Location search. Search for a place, edit box. Save locations.
So this is all pretty straightforward. You can search for a place. Say you wanted to find a good coffee shop near you. You could just search for one and then choose the one from the list and WeWalk will direct you to that. So let's see what the WeWalk cane can do not using the app. So I can double tap on the touchpad here to get into the menu.
Navigation.
Navigation.
No saved location has found.
And if I swipe to the right or left, I can cycle through the menu here.
Nearby stops. Obstacle detection. Find my phone. Turn LED on.
It's a little hard to understand, but she said turn LED on, or LED. So you can turn that little LED on so that, you know, if you're walking around at night, it just gives a little bit of visual indicator so that people around you can see you coming a little bit easier.
Navigation.
And then we're back to navigation.
Start. Where am I?
Where am I?
Save location.
One of your you can pull up one of your saved locations and navigate to that.
Start.
And back to start. Swiping down
Navigation.
takes you back in the menu.
Nearby stops. Obstacle detection.
This is one thing I've noticed. The voice tends to break up a little bit. And that could possibly just be my unit here, but it does that quite often.
Find my phone.
Sometimes it's clear like that, and sometimes it breaks up.
Turn lit on. Navigation. Nearby stops.
So you hear that breaking up just a little bit. And then if we want to get out of the menu, we just swipe down.
Menu closed.
Locations.
And we're back to obstacle detection. So as I said, you have Google Maps. They hope to add in a ton of new integration in the future, including the Amazon Echo. So you'll be able to ask Alexa for things, and all sorts of new features coming in future software updates. All right, guys, so what are my final thoughts on the WeWalk cane? I'm not gonna really give you, my opinion because I'm not really qualified. I am not a cane user for navigation. I use an ID cane or a guide cane. So I'm not the best person to speak on whether this is, would be a good purchase. Just all these things, really, you have to decide if it's gonna be right for you. I try and give an overview of what it does, give you as much information as possible so that you can make that decision if it's gonna be the right fit for you or not. I like to play devil's advocate though in these videos, so I'm not going to say, yeah, it's awesome, run out and buy it. I wanna try and point out the pros and the cons for the device. So, obstacle detection, it's got the built-in navigation, you can find your phone, you can turn on the little LED light. There's lots of really cool things that it does, but one could argue that most of those things, especially the navigation, you're carrying around your smartphone anyway, so you could just use the navigation on the phone instead. It does keep it hands-free, you don't have to pull your phone out, you can just do it all from the cane, so that's nice. The sound comes out of the cane, but if you're in a busy city, urban environment, are you gonna be able to hear that sound? The other thing I could see kind of being an issue is the size. It's pretty chunky of a cane, and I can really see there being some wrist strain on this, some fatigue carrying this thing around all day long. If you're a cane user that holds their cane like a pencil, this is not gonna work for you. This thing is way too big. You really need to be the overhand grip cane user for this to work. So there you go, guys. Once again, try to give you the pros and the cons so that you guys can make a decision for yourself. If you would like information about the WeWalk cane, I will have in the description down below. Big thank you to WeWalk for letting me use this particular cane to make this video. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you very much, and I will see you next week.